Welcome to this, our first monthly quiz. We're trying it out to see if people enjoy it. We've got 25 questions. We'll read them out. You've got 5 seconds to choose multiple choice 1 to 4. This is general British history, and its difficulty level we've set as moderate. If you watch our videos, you'll find a lot of the answers are in them. So 25 questions. Please feel free to comment with your scores if you dare. So first question, 1 of 25. Which pope sent St. Augustine to convert the Anglo-Saxons? Was it 1. St. Linus, 2. St. Pius, 3. St. Gregory, or 4. Adrian IV? It was St. Gregory, Gregory the Great. Question 2 of 25. Which tribe was Boudica queen of? Was it 1. the Belgae, 2. the Brigantes, 3. the Iceni, or 4. the Silures? It was 3. the Iceni. Question 3 of 25. Who was the last Anglo-Saxon king? 1. Ethelbald, 2. Harold II, 3. William the Conqueror, or 4. Richard II? It was 2. Harold II. Question 4 of 25. What was the first capital of Roman Britain? 1. Silchester, 2. Camalodundum, modern-day Colchester, 3. Aquis Sulis, now it's called Bath, or 4. Londinium, modern-day London? It was Camalodundum, Colchester, burnt to the ground by Boudica and the Iceni. Question 5 of 25. Who is the only English king to be named the Great? 1. Edward, 2. Edgar, 3. Alfred, or 4. Athelstan? It was 3. Alfred, Alfred the Great. Question 6 of 25. Who was the first king to rule the United England? 1. Harold I, 2. Athelstan, 3. Edward the Elder, 4. Edmund I? It wasn't Alfred the Great. It was 2. Athelstan. Question 7 of 25. What was the tax levied primarily to pay off Viking raiders? 1. Excise duty, 2. Scutage, 3. Window tax, or 4. the Danegeld? It was 4. the Danegeld. Question 8 of 25. Which 2 brothers are said to have led the invasion by the Angles, Saxons and Jutes? 1. Epona and Bonvica, 2. Hengist and Horsa, 3. Halfdan and Uber, or 4. Sil and Silwulf? And this boat marks the spot where they landed. It was Hengist and Horsa, landed between Broadstairs and Margate. Question 9 of 25. Which battle did Harold not fight? 1. The Battle of Stamford Bridge, 2. The Battle of Hastings, 3. The Battle of Fulford, or 4. The Battle of Baden? It was the Battle of Baden. Question 10 of 25. When was the English Commonwealth formed? 1. When England was established, 2. After the Civil War, 3. The Stuart Restoration, or 4. At the end of empire? It was 2 after the Civil War, during the interregnum under Oliver Cromwell, who sold his library to the US Congress after the British burned the original library. 1. George Washington, 2. Benjamin Franklin, 3. Thomas Jefferson, or 4. Alexander Hamilton. It was 3. Thomas Jefferson. Question 12 of 25. What was Henry VIII's flagship called? 1. Mary Rose, 2. Mary of the Tower, 3. Mary Fortune, 4. Martin Garcia. All of them were Tudor boats in Henry VIII's navy. It was 1. Mary Rose. You can see it in Portsmouth today. Question 13 of 25. French sailors raided which Cinque Port and stole the church bell in 1377? 1. Hastings, 2. New Romney, 3. Sandwich, or 4. Rye? And your clue is the photo of the clock on the bell tower of St. Mary. It was 4. Rye. And question 14 of 25. The Act of Union of 1707, which formed the United Kingdom, was passed by which 2 parliaments? 1. England and Jersey, 2. England and Ireland, 3. England and the Isle of Man, or 4. England and Scotland? It was 4. England and Scotland. Question 15 of 25. Which ruling dynasty lost the crown at the Battle of Bosworth Field with the death of Richard III? 1. Lancaster, 2. Plantagenets, 3. Stuart, or 4. York? It was 2. Plantagenets. Question 16 of 25. The War of the Roses was between which houses? 1. Lancaster and York, 2. York and Tudor, 3. Tudor and Stuart, or 4. Stuart and Orange? It was 1. Lancaster and York. Which of these English kings was buried in England? The others were buried in France. 1. William I, 2. Henry I, 3. Richard I, or 4. Charles I? It was 4. Charles I. The members of a lunar society met in Birmingham on the day of the full moon to discuss what? 1. Finance, 2. Politics, 3. Science, or 4. Journalism? It was 3. Science. Question 19 of 25. Whose body was dug up and executed posthumously? 1. William Wallace, 2. Charles I, 3. Oliver Cromwell, or 4. Guy Fawkes? This is his death mask from the body after they cut him up. It was 3, Oliver Cromwell. The rest we killed while they were alive. Question 20 of 25. During the Great Plague of 1665, where did the English Parliament relocate to? 1. Edinburgh, 2. Oxford, 3. Cardiff, or 4. Winchester? It was 2. Oxford. If you said Winchester, you get half a point, as that's where the royal court moved to. Into the home straight now. Question 21 of 25. 1984, Britain fought the Falklands War, but which was the only other country to temporarily occupy the islands before that, but after the British discovered them? 1. Argentina, 2. France, 3. Germany, or 4. Venezuela? It was 2. France. The French occupied it for a few months. Question 22 of 25. What was the first building to be granted statutory protection by law in Britain? It was to protect it from being demolished for a railway. 1. London Bridge, 2. Berkhamsted Castle, 3. the Tower of London, or 4. Dover Castle? It was 2. Berkhamsted Castle. What was the operation to coordinate the evacuation of Dunkirk? Think of the little ships. 1. Operation Petticoat, 2. Operation Dynamo, 3. Operation Overlord, or 4. Operation Mincemeat? It was 2. Operation Dynamo. Question 24 of 25. When did the UK join the EEC, now the EU? 1. 1954, 2. 1967, 3. 1973, or 4. 2004? It was 3. 1973. What did Shakespeare's only son Hamnet die from? Was it 1. COVID-19, 2. the plague, 3. poisoning, or 4. old age? It was 2. the plague. So do write down your scores, let us know how well you did, and please do like and subscribe and join us for more Unbound histories and museum tours and walks. And tell us if you like the quiz, and we'll do another monthly quiz. And hopefully we'll see you very soon.